Oh man, my battles with Reggie Miller are, in my mind, it's classic. I was a kid, a skinny kid from coastal Pennsylvania, watching Reggie Miller and all his battles that he had, you know, with the Chicago Bulls, with the New York Knicks and things like that. And to get an opportunity to play against him, especially early in my career, because early in my career, he used to dog me. I couldn't figure him out. He used to come off screens, he would get a shot off, I would always get in foul trouble and things like that. And I would steal little stuff off of him every year. I would take a little piece of his game and add it to my game. And when I got the opportunity at one of the highest levels in the playoffs to compete against him, I said to myself before I go out and play against him, it's like, all right, Rip, now you got a PhD in coming off screens because you learn from the greatest. You learn from a guy that been dogging you each and every time you guys will play against each other. And now you picked up all the little stuff that he was doing against you and everybody else. Now it's time to show the master what you got.
Reggie Miller's looking at his mirror image right there. You know, you got Rip Hamilton, who's an up-and-coming star, and you got also Reggie Miller, who's a star that's going, you know, about to retire. It's good to see a guy, you know, playing against himself.
It was a situation that I was hitting with all his moves, and he would come back to me and say, hey man, where'd you get that from? And I wouldn't even say anything to him because I wanted to win so bad. And I can remember they had him mic'd up, and he was saying something to the ref like, hey, he's pushing off. And the ref said to him, hey, Reggie, he's doing the same thing that you've been doing for all these years.
I don't mind holding. If I can hold, he can hold. I'm not big to him.
I'll be talking to both of you all night long because I'm trying to prevent things before they happen.
But he and I are the same players, you know?
A lot younger, man.
You know, Reggie Miller's often talked that Rip Hamilton playing him is like looking at himself 10 years ago. Rip plays the way Reggie did earlier in his career when he was constant motion.
I can remember they tried to switch Ron Artest on me. And at the time, Ron Artest was Defensive Player of the Year. He was one of the greatest defenders at the perimeter. And I said, all right, Rip, I got to use all the little tricks that I learned from Reggie. Push off, elbow here and there, you know, sneak him in, come off screens, and then don't let him get into my body, because if he gets into my body, you know, Ron Artest is 245, I'm 180. Now I'm playing to his advantage, to his strength. So I said to myself, all right, you know what? Let's cut, hit him with the elbow here, keep it moving, whatever. And he would get frustrated. And one time I just tried to come off the curl, and he was so frustrated, he kind of elbowed me, and the ref seen it. So I just fell to the ground.
Well, Rip and Reggie Miller, they both have carbon copies of each other's game. Reggie would flop all the time, and now Rip has inherited that.
See, he's learned from watching Reggie Miller over the years. Of course, Miller, arms always flailing.
And I got the advantage because now his teammates is screaming at him in the fourth quarter, like, why'd you do that? We could have just stopped him, and you did a crazy foul and things like that. And I told myself, oh, okay, now I got him. If I keep running off curls and things like that from the stuff that I learned from his teammate that he probably seen in practice each and every day, I did what I learned from Reggie on him, and I used it to my advantage and got two free throws and we won the game.
Please keep your legacy going on, because there are no more players like us, man. And you got the torch. Carry it, man, and do it for as long as you can, because you are the truth, for real, man. Thank you. Thank you. All right?